So we really excuse our technical difficulties. As I've already stated, it's been very hard to keep the stream up and running. There's a lot going on in this press box up here, and the weather conditions just really make it not ideal for streaming. So we are sorry that it keeps cutting out. We're hoping to fix it here soon. So it brings up a 2nd down and 4 for the Bulldogs. Handoff's going to go to Terry up the middle. He's going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Maybe picks up 1, short side of 2. So it's going to be 2nd. It looks to be a long 3, short 4.
We're right where they want to be, that 3rd and short. Get a couple yards here.
Grandville is right where they want to be, 2nd and 3rd and short. Even if you have to go to 4th down, you're still okay because it's not on your side of the field. You're on the Rockford side of the field.
Rams stack the box here. Hand to Haney. He's going to be close again. I think they're going to mark him short by about a yard. It's going to be 4th and short, but as we've said, this Bulldog offense, 1, 2 yards, it almost seems like nothing right now. But this Rams defense, I have a feeling, is going to send a lot of people right at the ball, and they're going to stack the box and try to fill the holes early. So rough under center, snaps it, hand to Haney again.
Got it.
1st down.
It's one thing is this game has been clean too. There's been very few penalties.
Yeah.
I think there's like 1 or 2 all game, so that kind of favors Grandville a little bit too, I think, tonight.
Uh-huh.
The other thing is they're chipping away at it too.
Mm-hmm.
They're not letting up.
So Bulldogs driving 5:55 left to go here in this 3rd quarter. Ruff's going to keep it. Has a man in Haney downfield, and he missed him.
Nice pass there for Ruff to Haney, but just a little too far there. Would have been a nice pass there.
Yeah.
That was a good idea there by Coach Stiegel.
Yeah.
Keep him honest. Keep him honest. Keep that defense honest.
Had him wide open downfield.
Yep.
Ruff just missed it. Maybe that's a little bit slippery ball there. Not sure. But nonetheless, it brings up a 2nd down and 10.
That's a good time to do the pass, too. You do it on 1st down. You still got 3 downs, still pick up 10 yards.
Terry gets the carry. He's going to pick up, call it 3. It's going to be a 3rd and 7, kind of 3rd and long situation here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Stiegel elects to turn back to that pass. They had a man wide open, but I think that Rockford defense is going to be a little bit more ready for it now.
It's really, if you can get the 4th and manageable here, you're still can get that drive going. Still keep that drive alive here and, make it 4th and manageable. I think you'll be fine.
Ruff gives the Terry. He's going to get very, very close. I think he's got it. Very, very strong.
There it is.
There by Terry.
Nice job there by Terry to find the seam, find the open yardage, and get more than what he needed for a first down.
Job. After he got hit initially, it was very close to the line of scrimmage, but did a good job, kept his feet moving, broke a few tackles, and got enough for a Bulldogs 1st down. Now they're in the red zone within the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Bulldogs.
Make it within 1 score here. Put pressure on Rockford.
Handoff goes to Haney. He's going to be – it looked like he might have got tripped up in the backfield, but he ended up diving forward, picked up about 4 yards. Solid gain there, 2nd and 6.
Now if you can make it 3rd and manageable here, I still think that you go for it on 4th down.
Yeah. And Bulldogs, I think they really need a score here. This is a very pivotal drive. You can't go down 21 to this Ram team. Handoff goes to Terry. He's going to try to find the outside. He's got the outside inside the 10. He's going to be down at about the 6-yard line, just short of the 1st down. That's going to be 3rd and very short, but another solid gain there by Jaden Terry.
Yes. He found the seam, kept his wheels churning, because if you don't keep your wheels churning, that means
again, I excuse our technical difficulties. It's been very hard to run the stream tonight. Inside goes to Haney. He's got enough for a 1st down. Sticks are down. 1st and goal from the 3.
Grandville's in the same situation. Near the end of the Second quarter. Let's see if they can punch another one in here. As they've got it down to at least a 3-minute and 20-second mark.
Yeah. So it's rough under center. Handoff goes to Haney. He's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot.
I think he's about to the
I think the ball
1.5.
might have came out there at the end of the play.
But the good thing is, hopefully he held on to it enough, and the rain just continued to fall here.
They're going to call him down before the fumble. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. And if you see our camera keep cutting out, we are sorry. It's because just this rain, I'm not sure if you can really pick it up on the stream, but it is coming down out there. And it's just, of course, electronics and rain don't really mix.
Yeah. When do they ever mix,
Yeah.
That's another thing.
Terry goes out wide, makes a man miss, has the edge, into the end zone. Jaden. Terry.
The tank, Terry, takes it in for 6.
Yeah. Big score there from the Bulldogs. That's a big drive. That shows confidence in their offense. 21-13, 2:31 left to go here in this third quarter. So Kiernan comes out to attempt the extra point. Nuval on the hold. It's up and it's blocked. That's going to be a really big play in this game, I have a feeling, because now if the Bulldogs score a touchdown after stopping the Rams or whatever it makes it, that's going to make them go for 2, and that's going to now they're down 8 points, and that's obviously a lot harder than 7.
Yep, it's still one possession game. Just abandoned the run. I love that. Hudsonville and Jensen were tied at half at 7-7, so that means it's what kind of night it is. It's a bad night because that one's always those teams always battle it out in the OK Red.
Yeah,
doesn't matter what night it is, doesn't matter what the record is. They still battle it out. It was I forget what the other scores were. I think it was like 21-0.
Yeah, it was 14-0 Cal over EK at half, 31-0 West Ottawa over Grand Haven at half, and then Jenison Hudsonville, of course, 7-7 at halftime.
So some very good competition in the OK Red tonight. Besides that that one game, the Grand Haven game, but in West Ottawa. But yeah, I'm surprised with that 14-0 lead there for Cal.
Kiernan high kick is going to go just out of bounds.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at 28 for the Rams.
So out comes the Rockford offense, who's really not had a very tough time moving the ball here. A few stops here and there, a few really good plays by this Grandville defense, but they're really going to have to stop that pass game.
Yep, it'll be 1st and 10 from 35. Had to kick one out of bounds.
So they're going to bring back that kind of like I formation a little bit, the power formation. Handoff's going to go up the middle to number 34. That's Isaac Poot, and he's going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage by a pack of dogs. 2nd and we'll call it 10.
Nice job there by the Grandville defense. Find who had the ball and tackle them for a short game, and at least it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, so now it looks like they might go back to that shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers out wide, 1 wide receiver close. Ryan Ahern right next to Irwin in the backfield. They elect for a hard count there. Miguel Rojas barely held himself on sides.
I thought he barely went over it, but
did a
good
little
job
dance move there, but held himself back. Irwin looking to pass right side. Pass completed to number 1, Camden Kurzinga.
It's going to be close. I bet. He just got it.
Yeah, so it's going to move the sticks for this Rockford offense, 1st and 10 from the 45. So this Grandville defense really is going to have to step up here. They really need to stop here. This is a big drive going either way. Bulldogs are going to need to step up. This could be a pivotal drive either way. Handoff's going to go up the middle to Ryan Ahern. He makes a few men miss, runs hard, keeps running. He's going to be stopped short of the first down, not by much. Going to be second in, we'll call it 2. At number 6, Ryan Ahern, man, he's 6 foot 220, and he is just built like a bull, man. He's ranked number 1 for actually 3 different weight classes for wrestling, so he really tackles well. He's the only player on the 106-man roster that plays both ways. Irwin on the keeper. He's going to roll out left. Cuts it back. He's going to be inside the red zone. Finally down. I'm not sure if there wasn't a hole in the backside there. A few Bulldogs were looking for a flag. No flag, though. Drake Irwin gets the big carry for the Rams. It's going to put him, looks like, right at like the 12-yard line, 1st and 10.
We'll get a timeout here.
That's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. 21-13 in favor of the Rams. Rams driving. We'll step away from a moment. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back. 12 minutes left here in this one. 1 quarter of play. Rams driving. They're within the red zone now. 1st and 10 from, they spotted at the 11. And again, we are sorry for our technical difficulties. This rain just has made it very hard to stream here tonight. 1st and 10 Rams from the 11. Snap goes to Irwin, handoff to Ahern. He has a hole. Keeps his legs moving. He's going to be down short. They're going to mark him short of the first down, 2nd and short from the 3.
I'd like to thank our camera person out there, too, braving out the weather.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to be out there when it's downpouring because that's my normal job. And it's not a fun job, I'll tell you that.
So the Bulldogs really need a goal line stand here. I mean, if they go down 2 scores with our slow offense, it's going to be tough, especially with the very talented Rams offense coming back on the field, even if they do get in the end zone. And, of course, they're down 8 right now. So if the Rams do elect to go for 2 here, that could put them up more than 2 scores, and that's going to make it very hard for this Grandville offense.
And another thing is they're using the time on the clock, too.
Irwin keeps it up the middle, untouched. Another touchdown for the Rams. That's going to make it 27-13. 11:01 left to go.
2-yard plunge.
He really just went untouched there. Fake the give, play action, maybe a little bit of a Irwin's call there, whether what he saw. So the kicking unit's going to come out for this Rams, for the Rams. Low snap, it's up and blocked. Actually, no, he kept it. He's going to throw it. Oh.
Incomplete.
I'm not sure if, was that, I didn't see it. I thought he went to kick it. It might have been a fake there because they had 2 wide receivers rolling out. Just incomplete. So that's going to make it 27-13, 11 to go. But that's going to make it only a 14 score deficit here for the Bulldogs, which honestly gives them more of a chance than if they would have just elected to kick the field goal.
Yep. The Grandville score puts them within, within reaching distance, and then you put your defense out there, and hopefully they can stop this Ram offense. But these last couple drives they have not. So,
Yeah.
And that's just one thing. I think it's going to come down to, if Grandville can get a huge stop against Rockford there, when you get a score, you hold them back and score again. It's a whole new entire different ballgame. So we got about 11 minutes to go.
So out trots number 29, Jack Ahonen. Kicks it away. It's going to be back deep towards towards Kopko, and he's going to let it go out of bounds. So it's going to place the ball at the 30-yard line of the Bulldogs, 1st and 10, going the other way.
There's a penalty on the play too, so let's see. The ball is going to be at the 35.
All right, the Bulldogs are going to have to score quick here. They got to get in the end zone, get the ball back, and score again if they want a chance.
Yep.
Ruff under center. He's going to give to Terry out wide. Has a hole on the outside. He's going to show off his speed here. Gets out of bounds. It's going to stop the clock. Good play there by Terry. He's going to pick up. They're going to mark 2 yards short, so that's going to be a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice job there by Terry to find the outside. Knows where the sticks are. Keeps going towards them.
Really showed off his speed there, and of course, like I said, that stops the clock. Bulldogs going to be in a big kind of time management zone here because they run the wing T, which is a lot of runs, which means the clock doesn't stop too much. So they're going to need to really be cautious of how much time's left. Ruff under center. He's going to give up the middle to Kopko. He's going to keep fighting. He's going to get pushed across. 1st down, Bulldogs.
Nice job there by the Grandville offensive line to keep pushing, because if you keep pushing, whistles are not going to be blown because the play's still moving.
So 1st and 10 here, typical wing T formation. Cassius Ruff under center. Snap goes to Ruff. He gives it to, I think, Haney. He's going to pick up, we'll call it 2, 2nd and a short 8, long 7.
A manageable 8 yards, 7 yards.
Yep. Clock's going to keep running, though. We're going to hit the 10-minute mark here in a few seconds. Yeah, so the Bulldogs really, really got to get moving here, I think, because the Rams, I think, are just going to run it, and they're going to try to run that clock down. Now under 10 minutes, Bulldogs got to get a big gain here. They're going to go to the man to do that, number 28, Jaden Terry. He's going to pick up only about 2, but he gets out of bounds. Call it 3rd and 6.
Another thing is, I'm liking how Terry's going to the outside, trying to stop the clock, because clock is becoming an issue right now. You've used almost 2 minutes on the clock, and you've barely moved 15 yards. Just over 15 yards, almost 20 yards.
3rd and 7. Handoff's going to go to Haney. He's got nothing. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring down a 4th and about 6. Big, big, big play here for both sides.
Yep, you're at midfield. This is a tough decision. I think he's going to keep the offense on the field.
I really don't think you can punt it away here if you're the Grandville team. You have to get in the end zone here. This Rockford offense is way too talented. You have to score here. But we'll see what Coach Stiegel turns to if he sticks with maybe going to the outside of Terry, which has been working. He's going to fake the outside to Terry. Ruff rolls out deep, throws into triple coverage, batted down. It's going to be 1st and 10 Rams going the other way after the turnover on downs.
I don't know if that was the design play, but I probably would have tried to have at least another receiver possibly try to get open there, but
yeah, and it seemed like Ruff didn't really have a lot of options.
Nope.
It seemed like the only man really downfield was number 21, Gibson Connolly, and there was 3 men on him. So Cash really just had to throw it up and just kind of pray a little bit, and didn't end up working. So 9:04 left to go. Ball's back in the hands of Drake Irwin.
Another thing is it didn't get picked off, too. Return for a lot more yards.
Yeah. So they're going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage there. Ryan Ahern on the carry. So it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Nice stop there on first down, but you got to continue those stops. Force them into a 4th down play.
And it's got to be quick. It's got to be quick. You can't let them get 1, 2 first downs. Let the clock run a little bit.
Can't let that clock run either.
You're going to see a slower Rams offense here, I believe. I think they're going to stick on the ground. Have not a big chance of giving it away. As I say that, Drake Irwin fumbles the snap, and he's going to get dropped at the line of scrimmage once more, 3rd and 10.
It just tells you how much the rain is playing a factor right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys can see it out there on the live stream, but, man, it's...
I'm glad we're in here.
Yeah, it's coming down out there. So it may not look too bad from your lovely couches there at home under your blankets, but it's freezing cold and pouring out here.
I'd like to thank all those fans that braving it out. So
yeah. Still had a decent turnout here from both sides. But we thank all of you for tuning in there at home. And thanks for sticking with us through all of our technical difficulties as well. So Irwin under center. I think Rockford jumped there before the snap, and they're going to get him on it. So that's going to back him up 5 yards. Repeat 3rd down, 3rd and 15 now.
And another thing is the play clock was coming short too. Just as they turned, it went to 0 seconds. That's how close the play clock got to going 0. Almost a delay game too. But nice job there by Grandville to force them to false start and back them up.
Yeah, so now you're going to really have to see this Grandville secondary step up big here. I would not be surprised at all if they try to get it in the hands of Drake Irwin and his talented wide receivers. There it is. He's looking left, trips that side, has a man open downfield, right over the defender. That's number 1, Camden Cruisinga, and he's got it complete. Big first down there for the Rams.
Nice coverage. He just used a little extra muscle to get away from the defender, and it's not what Grandville wanted.
Yeah, a little exercise there, a little extra muscle, and just enough to haul it in. Now under 7 minutes left to go. Bulldogs desperately need to stop here on these 4 plays. They're going to bring back their little power I formation. Haven't thrown a pass out of this formation yet today. Looks like they're going to be looking to the sideline, probably just chewing that clock. Irwin under center's motions is man out. You're going to get that pitch to number 34. Poot again. He's going to be dropped this time. So that was a play that ran early in the first half that put their 2nd score on the board. Didn't work as well that time. Only picked up 2 yards. Good job of learning there from the Grandville defense.
Yep. Way to tackle. That could have been a huge gain there for Rockford. Possible score, but they found where the ball is. They tackled them, got him down the ground. They didn't let him keep moving and turning.
Yeah, we're going to get a official's timeout. Clock's going to start now. It's going to be right at about 6. Rams, attempt the hard count. Now they're going to whistle in another play under 6. Handoff goes to number 6, Ryan Ahern, stuffed at the line of scrimmage, keeps moving. He's going to end up picking up about 3 yards. We'll call it 3rd and 5 now.
3rd and 5 is manageable now for Rockford. Let's see if Grandville defense can step up here and make it 4th and 5, 4th and 6, and
yeah, and if you're Grandville here, you have to get off the field.
You got to get up.
You have to have a good 3rd down stop here, and you have to get off the field here if you want a chance. Drake Irwin, QB draw. It's worked like a charm today.
Nice
Not
job.
this time. Carson Kupzak stuffs him at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up a 4th, and we'll call it 7.
He stayed home. Yep, he stayed home there.
Yeah,
found him and dropped him right there.
So now what do you do if you're Rockford, though? Do you go for it and just on a 4th and 7, that's a tough play.
Nope.
You kick a field goal and maybe have a chance of missing it. It's kind of a long field goal for a high school kicker in this conditions. It's going to be a hard make. Looks like they're going to keep their offense on the field. Trips to the near side, one receiver solo on the top side. Jake Irwin looking towards trips. Great defense there by number 5, Miguel Rojas. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Bulldogs with a chance. 4:41 left to go here in the 4th.
Yep, now they got to control the clock and use it wisely.
Have to put it in the end zone here.
Yep, you got to put it in the end zone, and then try to receive. You go with the onside kick there and try to get it back, and just like that, it could be another whole ball game. But first thing is you got to control the clock here.
Yeah, and you got to get in the end zone quick. I mean, only 4 minutes left to go, and you got to get in the end zone twice, and that's not easy to do without time restraints on you. Handoff's going to try to go up the middle to Carson Kopko, and he's got, we'll call it 3, 2nd and 7.
I don't like going up the center. I like going to the outside. Then that can stop the clock. That's the only thing that can really stop the clock is if you can go out of bounds.
I'd like to see another maybe fake to the outside here, pass, maybe get a man open early in a down. I wouldn't like it on like a 3rd down, but maybe a 1st or 2nd down here. Try to open it up a little bit and just get a man out in space so he can run. Handoff's going to go to Terry out wide. He's going to be stuffed after a 2-yard gain. We'll call it a 3rd and 5. So now this is a really big 3rd down again, under 4 minutes.
Yep.
Coach Stiegel's really got to drop a good play here. They need this O-line who's been working hard all day. They really need a big push here, really need to open up that hole because they have to get a 1st down here, have to get in the end zone.
Yep.
Handoff goes out wide to Terry. Men in the backfield, dragged down, short of the line to get. A lot of pressure in the backfield early from the Rams.
So it's going to be 3rd and about 4.
4th and about 4.
Yeah, 4th and 4.
So we're going to get a timeout Grandville for the play. 3:27 left to go. I think you have to go for this because, of course, you have to get in the end zone. But it's just a question of what do you draw up. I mean, do you go back to the man you've been getting the majority of the carries to in Terry, or do you go to Braylon Haney, who's probably had close to 4.5, 5 yards per carry tonight? Or do you try to just confuse him and go up the middle? I don't like that one as much.
Nope.
I'd like to see you go out wide, hopefully get a stop of the clock and a move of the chains here.
And another thing is the ball's on the far side of the field, too, so you kind of want to stretch it towards this side, and if you have enough to get a 1st down, stop the clock, just get out of bounds as fast as you can because you're trying to save as much time as you can here. Especially late here in the 4th quarter, and you're trailing by 2 scores.
So Bulldogs here, 4th and 4, typical wing T formation. Let's see whose number they call. Ruff rolling out, has a man, number 13, Josh Crater, has open space. Crater's got to go, and he gets out of bounds right at about the 50-yard line. Great play there.
And I like how he saw where the sideline was, and he kept going for it.
Yeah.
And he kept going up the field, and the last second he dished out, and that's a nice job there.
He's looking over his shoulder. He's like, there's a man coming. If he tackles me in bounds, it's going to be – the clock's going to keep moving, so I'm just going to take maybe 3 less yards, but I get out of bounds, so now it's 3:20 left to go. 1st and 10 from just inside the Bulldogs half.
And they used the left side of the field there, too.
Yeah.
They didn't go to the right side where the field was not on their favor.
So there goes Terry. This time to the right side. He's going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Could not quite get to the outside. He's not going to pick up any gain. 2nd and 10.
2 minutes to go. Sorry, 3 minutes.
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
It's one of those kind of things where you got to lean forward and try to look through the rain. Now they're on the other far side of the half. We'll see if they go to the left side this time.
I wouldn't mind seeing a pass here. There it is. Ruff rolling out left. Finds Connolly and he drops it. Put it right on the numbers. Connolly had space out wide. Probably could have picked up a 1st down. Really good tight spiral right at Connolly and he just dropped it.
Right at the numbers. It just tells you how much the rain has a factor here.
Yeah. So now you have a big 3rd down and 10, big 3rd down and long. And 2:45 left to go. This is a big play.
I think this is the play right here of the game. If Grandville wants to continue, they got to get a first down here, or near the first down.
Ruff rolling out to pass, dropping back, rolling out right, has a few men in his face, picked off. Threw
That's
it
O'Hearn.
well short of this wide receiver. Picked off by number 6, the only man to play both ways, Ryan O'Hearn. 2:37 left to go. Now the Rockford offense takes over one more time, and it's going to be a very, very tall task for this Grandville team now.
Yep. It's basically just going to be use the clock here and much clocks as they can. Rockford's, that's what they're going to do. Melt the clock.
Yep.
Force Grandville to call the timeouts.
Yeah. So you have to get a fumble, you have to get a pick here if you're Grandville. If not, this game's probably wrapped up. Irwin on the keeper. He's going to be dropped at the line of scrimmage.
That's what we want to see from Grandville.
Yeah, that's what you need.
Yep.
You also need to just get physical, get a hand on the ball. First guy hits him, more guys got to come in and just try to punch that ball out because you need a turnover.
You know it's slippery out there and it's wet out there. You got to find the ball and try to sucker punch it out of there.
Yep. Any first down here, I think, might honestly seal this game.
Brett, I like how Rockford's patience here. You know, they not want to risk anything.
Yep. And they're just going to chew as much time off as they can. Now under 2 minutes. Up 14, of course, they can do that. Play clock down to 5 seconds. Handoff goes right up the middle to O'Hearn. Makes a few men miss. Makes another man miss. Has open space. At the 30, 25, finally pushed out of bounds. Stops the clock. 1:40, 1:39 left to go. Down at about, they're going to call it the 26, 25-yard line. So big play there.
But
there's a flag on the backside of the play. Flag's going to go against Rockford, so that big gain's going to be taken away.
Nullifies it.
But the clock stays the same. They got a hold against the offense. So I think he said it's going to be a 10-yard from the spot of the foul. Repeat, second down. Or it's just this. They're just going to mark it at the spot of the foul since there was the big gain on the play. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10, 1:39 left to go.
Basically 3 plays, or 4 plays, a total of 4 because play clock is 35 seconds, so that's about 3 to 4 plays.
Yep. So Irwin up the middle, stuffed at the line of scrimmage by a pack of dogs. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
And Grandville will call a timeout here. Nice job.
It's going to be Bulldogs' 2nd time out of the half, so only 1 remaining.
Nice job.
1:30 left to go. 3rd and long for the Rams.
Nice job there by Grandville. Held them to very few yards of gain.
Yeah, now it's a big 3rd down because you got to get off the field here. Yeah.
3rd and 4th because you know they're going to keep it.
Yeah.
But they want to go 4 plays.
Have to get off the field here.
Yep, you got to get off you got to force them.
Even now with time constrictions, it's going to be a tall task, but if you have any chance at all, you got to get off the field here.
Don't forget to join us. I mean, if we're going to be on next week, I don't know yet, but I know I'll be here at Grandville for the season-ending game.
Yeah, so next week we will be hosting another one of these live streams here. It's going to be our Veterans Memorial Games here, so I hope everybody that's at home can come up and support our troops. It's going to be against the Jenison Wildcats. So we hope to see everybody here supporting our troops and our fallen troops and everybody that's fought to even make days like this possible and Friday Night Lights possible.
Yep.
So Irwin under center, motions the man in. They're going to give it. They're going to have a play action. Irwin rolling out deep, has a man wide open, number 1, Camden cruising gun. He's going to cruise right into the end zone. Rams, touchdown.
Nice job out there with. And that's basically the dagger of the game right there.
Yeah.
Nice job. Found them, and there's nothing the Bulldogs could do.
Yep. Hadn't run They've had that formation out there a few times this game, been mixing it up all game, hadn't thrown a pass out of that formation. So they go for the play action. Drake Irwin throws a wonderful ball downfield right on the numbers, and that's probably going to seal the deal here.
Huge fight there for Grandville. Held them down, and just that one play that.
Whistle's going to be blown dead. I think we're going to get an encroachment on the defense before the snap.
So we're going to redo it.
It's going to be half the distance to the goal, so it's going to be from the about 1.5 yard line. Kicking unit's going to stay on the field for the Rams.
Watch out, they might do a fake here. They can fake us out, but I think it was just a bad snap maybe last time. I don't know.
So they go for it again. Kick is up right through the uprights. That's going to make it 34-13 in favor of the Rams. Rams by 21, 1:20 left to go here in this one.
Heck of a play there. Especially on third down. It would have been a huge stop for Grandville if they could have stopped him, but.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now, I mean, this game probably pretty much wrapped up here unless the Bulldogs can pull off anything that would be considered nothing short of a miracle here against one of the top teams in the state. Kick goes deep, picked up by number 3, Carson Kopko. Gets tackled inside his own 20. 1st and 10, Bulldogs take over.
3 plays and it's basically all but over.
So 1:14 left to go. Seems like the Rams defense has once more stepped up and just found an answer to this wing T offense that most teams just haven't been able to find an answer to. But they shut it down well. They attacked Grandville at their weak points and really came away with a solid win here.
Yep, so they'll at least the hard-fought football game.
Handoff goes up the middle to Kopko, gain of maybe 1. That's going to bring it under a minute here left to go. So that's going to improve the Rockford Rams to 6-0 in the conference. So they're going to take over their primary lead in the OK Red. That's probably going to mean another conference championship for the Rams.
Yep, one step closer to the playoffs. Well, that's in 2 weeks here.
And as the playoff picture lines up right now, they have the Rams and the Bulldogs in the same bracket. They don't play each other at the moment, but they have them in the same bracket. So if they both end up winning their first game, they might meet again here in a few weeks.
Yep. So as we are here tonight, it's Rockford versus East Kentwood, the 1-4 seed, and then Grandville will be the 2 seed, and Hudson will be the 3 seed. So you'd be hosting Hudsonville, but still, you know, we got one more week to go, and things still can change in that 1 week here.
Yeah. So that's as it stands right now. As this one ties up, your final score: Rockford Rams 34, Grandville Bulldogs 13. As we stated earlier, we'll be back next week covering the Grandville-Jenison game here at Bulldog Stadium. We hope everybody's there to support our military troops, and we thank everybody for tuning in and sticking with us through all of our technical difficulties. You guys don't have to drive home through this, so lucky you, but we will meet you here next week. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Have a great night.